Ever since its passing in late December of 1993, the Don't Ask, Don't Tell policy has been the military standard for homosexuality in the armed forces. But in the last few years, with talks of repeal, political figures, whether they be musical or senatorial, have voiced their opinions to the possible outcomes. Stephanie Germanotta, otherwise known as Lady Gaga, was a strong push for the repeal of the Don't Ask, Don't Tell. Opposing her is current Senator John McCain. He felt that the Don't Ask, Don't Tell policy would affect the safety of the soldiers and that it should not be repealed. He felt that Congress was rushing into the vote of the repeal because he felt that the senators knew that the next set of Congress, which was just around the corner, was not going to pass it. In Senator McCain's speech, he voiced many opinions. Three of the major highlighted opinions were the safety of the soldier. He felt that there was nothing wrong with it, or it ain't broke, don't fix it, so it shouldn't be changed. And his personal poll of thousands of soldiers, men and women, that did not want the bill to be replaced. He felt that if the bill was replaced, unit cohesion and other trust and other other factors of safety would affect the soldiers' safety, and that they would cause more deaths or other reasons. I feel that it's not quite true in some effects. Lady Gaga also feels the same way about his speech, as her speech ended up being a week or two later, and she was definitely anti-DADT, as she said that the bill was un-American and it violated our civil rights. She also counterpointed a lot of McCain's speech, saying that some of his platforms, the safety of the soldiers and unit cohesion, was actually false, as she quoted a study saying that homosexuality in units was actually not a factor. She also stated that homosexuality shouldn't be used as a defense it's actually not a defense anymore. According to the Supreme Court Justice, it's not a defense, so it should not be able to be used as a defense to get people kicked out of the military. Although they both had concrete reasons, Miss Gaga definitely had more, as having an advantage, having her speech after she was able to counter a lot of McCain's points. In my personal opinion, I do think it should have been repealed, and it was. Now every person, whether gay or straight, is able to serve in the military. And now that after the policy was repealed, as sort of a bridge, they put a 2-month training period into the armed forces to allow for any situation where there could be some tension for homosexuality. It was also put into order that some soldiers that knew they were going to be affected and were going to be either unable or unwilling to serve with homosexuals could be moved to a different unit. So